Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, this is what you dream about. What an opportunity here now for your own offense after coming up with that pick.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Sawchuk. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Winston. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And with the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14, USC 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. That's caught. It's Jordan. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he fires the football to the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0.
That makes the score Oklahoma 21, USC 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Winston. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Testing the right side here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back's able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
It's a quick grab. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
USC 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he's got it again. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs, and it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
With the carry, it's the rundown. Gain of 4. 3rd down coming up.
On this drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And a drive that just won't end. It's 3rd down and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up the 1st down. This could cost them.
And the defense wraps him up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The important 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Lane. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Movement at the second level of the defense now. On the run, it's Peterson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. It keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans are looking to keep this drive going.
3:25.
They'll run it from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it on the move. There's another interception. We're losing track. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Gets into space at the 50. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they just going to take the points?
And the quarterback dropping back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the third quarter.
Oklahoma 28, USC 7.
Waste of time. Man, come on.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on. But it brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The pass rush closing in.
Run play on the quarterback. Big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Sooners offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. And there's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
First and goal. Late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
35, USC 20.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, they're going to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here. Make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up.